going on, YouTube family? DJ Woods here with a new setup. Not a new setup, but just a different setup. I'm saying a different setup. That's because last night I had another party with the big setup. So I'm making it seem like it's another setup, but it's always another setup because depending on when I post this, it's a different setup. So anyway, today I brought my QSCs out. I got a very mixed system. I got the Qsc kw181s that I've always had. And I have the Ks118's Qsc that I probably debuted in one of my last videos. Still mismatched. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to get an extra Ks or if I'm going to stick with the KWs and just keep this one Ks. So that's that. Today I also bought out my brand new RCF 932’s, the art series. So I haven't even taken off the tag. So these so far, for my little quick sound check, sound really, I don't even know the word for it. Sounds natural. I think that's the word. They sound very natural. They sound more like realistic. Some of the other speakers are loud. QSCs, I like QSCs. They're loud, but these are a little more warm, you know. So the camera I'm using will allow you to hear the sound pretty clear. It's not bad with sound. I used it the other day, and when I played it back, it sounded pretty good. So I'm gonna do a sound check again. Not at super loud volume, but just loud enough for you to hear it. The bass is good. I'm not worried about it. Let me show you the sides of the venue. But the tops actually throw as well. Here's the venue. So it's not a small venue. Actually, it's not big, it's not small, it's like medium sized. You know, ceilings aren't extremely high, which is good. So it should hold sound pretty well. The acoustics should be decent. The walls have fabric on them. The floor isn't wood, but this actually dampens the sound a little bit, and the ceilings aren't wide open. Looks like sheetrock, so it should be all right. So let me do a quick sound check. So it's hard trying to find music that isn't copyrighted. So I'm gonna try a couple of these Caribbean songs, remixes. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. So just so you can get the sound a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. Once again, it's not all the way loud, you know, just loud enough where you can still hear me, but just wanted to hear the quality of the sound. And I got it on linear, not on boots, on the top. All the way at the back of the room now. And there's plenty of headroom left. Up a little more. Tops are barely touching. you can tell, nothing is peaking at all. Plenty of headroom left. Plenty of headroom left. More than enough sound for the dance floor. So hopefully that was helpful. I had a hard time when I was trying to get the 932's. I heard they call it the Qsc K12.2 killers is what I heard, but I wasn't sure. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the Qscs or the RCFs, but I like both products. I'm a bigger RCF fan, of course, for the quality and the clarity. So far I like them. Like I said, it's my first time using them. So you guys are hearing it for the first time as I'm hearing it. So I'm actually doing my little sound check for myself as I'm giving you a little test or sample. But I'm not sure. I guess I gotta hear my K12. My K12s are loud, but I still think it's a little bit warmer. You know, but to each his own. So now it's finally some type of review on YouTube about these Art 932's. I'm thinking since the party didn't start yet, I still kind of wanted to test the two subs, turning one off and then turn the other one on, see which one hits more. I might try that. We'll see. I'll be back. So I'm gonna do a quick review on the KS. Let me show you what it is. I have the Qsc Ks181's. I also have at this gig Qsc kw181's. We're gonna see which one hits a little harder. So what I did just now, I actually turned off the Ks181's so I can hear how the KW sounds. One speaker, two tops, one bass. I'm gonna try it and then I'm gonna turn the KW's off, turn the KS on, and see which one sounds better. Let's see. Same song I had used previously. I'm hoping this is not a copywritten song. Let's see what happens. This is just a KW. That is off. I'm good. How are you? All right, so that was the kw181’s. Now I'm turning those off. And I'm going to put on the Ks118’s. Now, I had the KWs at full volume. Yep, I had the gain all the way up, just to let you know. Now, the K, hold on a second. Make sure I want to do it apples to apples. So I think this is the volume. All right, got that bad boy all the way up too. Same song, same sound check. Did I lose the song? I think I lost the song. Jesus Christmas. All right, got it. No. Yeah, I got it. All right. Do the test. It's the Ks181. Ks181’s. So, what do I think? So what I think is, actually in the comments, let me know what you think. But what I think is the all right, to be fair, the KW181’s. It's not a DSP. It's a simple gain knob. You push it, goes crazy. And I've been using it for a while, and I love the speaker, especially when I pair it up. And I run the way I run the cable to the base and then up to the top, and I let the crossover do its thing. Right now, during this test, it sound whole, sound good. Actually hit a little harder than the Ks181’s. But why? I think the Ks181’s had more room. Like, nothing was blinking. It's just, there's a lot more power in the Ks181’s. So the volume I had them was at equal volume. But I think if I went up a little bit more on the KWs, it would have started to blink red. But I know I had so much more room on the KS that if I went higher, I wouldn't get red and it would start to fill the room. I didn't want to blast it right now. You know, it's kind of like, it's just overkill. But I think that's the situation. Because listening to it the way I had it, I would say, why invest in the KS? Stay with the KWs. But if you have the bread, you have, I guess you just want, let's say you have the KWs and you just want to upgrade. It's not bad. But if you have the KWs, I think they're just fine as well. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to get rid of them. But the KSs, I think I need to be in a situation where I needed to push them. Like, I mean, push them. And I think if I push them heavy, that's when I probably will get the most out of it. Because I've heard them in a club one time. somebody put 2 of them. And the club was a pretty big club. It was bigger than this space. And it was hitting. No crossover, no drive rack. It was just straight raw from what I understood. And it hit. So I know what these are capable of. I think the KWs sound good for what they are when they max out. But I think the KSs are probably that, but with more headroom. So that's my opinion on these two. I hope they're helpful in some way. But that was it. See you at the next one.